With Neptune near Mars in your natal birth chart, you kind of have your own interesting way that's a little bit weird that you approach the world. I think overall you do have a good personality. When you were a teenager, you might find that you attach yourself to the image that is kind of all American, like, you know, the good guy or the easy person or the nice guy. You know that this is, you know, a good thing, or people kind of perceive you as sort of it, you know, acting like the girl next door. It's hard for you to plan ahead, and sometimes your judgment is a little bit cloudy. I think that you are kind of the person that makes it, you believe in destiny. Like if you, you know, if something goes wrong, sometimes you'll just kind of like make excuses like, oh, you know, I didn't have any control over that, blah, 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 blah. I think overall you do have a good personality, and, you know, people just like hanging around you. So that's good. You have a good imagination. When you're in a romantic relationship, you're always disappointed time and time and time and time again, and you certainly have your ups and downs when it comes to dating. I think that part of the problem is that you have like really high standards, and I think that sometimes you're a little bit unrealistic, and you make limits for people that there's no way that they're going to do that. The other thing that I would warn is that this position does have a weak spot with about drugs and alcohol, so make sure that you take care of your health. You can get infections and colds and flus, and make sure that, you know, you test negative for sexually transmitted disease. Make sure that you, you know, use condoms and birth control, and make sure that you're being, you know, careful and choosy about who you are in a relationship with. You know the give and take of life, and you're sensitive to things that other people need. And this is actually a good placement for career. You are a romantic heart, and when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're very sensitive to them. The number one thing in a relationship is honesty. You have a really good spot because when you meet somebody, you know what they really want to do from you in life. And if somebody is, you know, not very truthful, then you can see through that right away. I think that you're a very physical person, and you're great in bed. Sometimes when you're with somebody, you just kind of know them on the physical level. And when a man has this placement in the chart, women find that very attractive. You're very interested in the spiritual world, and you're very interested in art. You pick up on others really well, and if somebody is a liar, then you can pick up on that really easily. You are kind and sympathetic, and you're definitely somebody that friends and family come to if they are having some sort of a problem. You can grow in two levels. You can definitely grow in your interest in the spiritual world, and you're also good like with your physical body. Like you have, you know, definitely, you know, an hour workout routine that you do every day. I think overall you have a really good personality, and you're definitely one to, you know, go out and start a conversation with friends and family. You're a very warm and tender when you're making love. You're honest and sincere with your friends and families, but the one thing that really turns you off is when you feel that friends and family is just kind of you know, just kind of losing interest. Like if you have, you know, a cousin or something like that, and they're kind of losing interest, then that's definitely going to cause you to break ties. So this audio recording applies to you if you have the planet of Neptune near your planet of Mars in your natal birth chart.